People, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another match reaction outside Molineux. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and as always leave your thoughts in the comments below. And Chelsea have just lost 2-1 to Wolves at Molineux. We have lost here again. Another pathetic performance. This team will be the end of me, and I am absolutely sick and tired of these players. Time and time again creating chance after chance after chance and cannot put the ball in the back of the net. It is absolutely criminal to be through 3-on-1, and you've got Raheem Sterling, who can't even square it for a tap-in, plays it straight at the goalkeeper. He was fucking useless all game, an absolute disgrace. This guy's on 300k a week and he can't even play a square pass or beat a keeper in a one-on-one. And he played 90 minutes as well today. Honestly, makes me feel fucking sick. Broja, Jackson, useless today. No touch, never in the right areas, not in the box, not looking to make things happen, not in the right place when they need to be. We're putting balls in the box and there's no one there. What is going on with this team? Time and time again, we've seen the script. Play well, get to the box, we're shit. And then we go in at half-time, come out, concede a soft goal from a set piece. What a surprise, concede from a set piece again, and our heads drop and we go into self-sabotage mode, and it's just rinse and repeat. We have seen this script so many times before, and I'm absolutely sick of it. People will put blame on the manager today, and look, I wasn't particularly happy with the lineup. You know, obviously Caicedo missing with a fever. I thought Mudryk should have started that game. You know, what else can we say? Mudryk should have definitely started. I would have played Martin at fullback. Again, we're just not playing any fullbacks in the fucking positions. You know, we played Gusto, and then Colwell fullback again wasn't great. You know, it's just really, really poor. Just not playing players in their correct positions is just going to be the end. Ugashukwu starts the game back from injury, and then he's injured again and goes off. Who knows how long he's going to be out for. Sterling and Palmer now both banned for the Crystal Palace game, both booked. Discipline down the shitter. Bettinelli booked on the bench. The gaffer books. Jackson more yellow cards and goals this season. Palmer books for kicking the ball away. Gusto kicking the ball away. I mean, honestly, where do we go from here? But it's just another textbook Chelsea performance, and we are where we deserve to be. 10th going into Christmas. Happy Christmas, everyone. A fucking shit show. It's just, honestly, I mean, I don't know where we go from here. We need this window to open ASAP because we are lacking experience and quality so much. Yeah, we got Wolves fans giving me shit. Yeah. Yeah. Getting shit from the Wolves fans. Just got to take it. It is what it is. This is what's happening right now. But yeah, we've seen this before from Chelsea. You know, what do you expect? Another performance gone down like it always goes down. Make some chances, don't take them, give a cheap goal, heads drop, discipline goes, and we just fall apart. Rinse and fucking repeat. And every time you think you're making progress with this team, one step forwards, two steps back. Every fucking time. And it's just not good enough right now. And yes, you can blame the manager, yeah, but for me, I'm sorry, the sporting directors that have put this squad together, it's an absolute joke. There's a reason why you never see a squad put together like this in the Premier League before, because A, it doesn't work, or B, it takes 12 to 18 months to actually start working. Yes, it doesn't excuse us from doing the basics, but if Sterling scores that one-on-one or squares it, it's a totally different game. Wolves have to come out a bit more, maybe leaves us a bit more space in behind. You know, it's fine margins, and when you fuck shit up like that, it is inexcusable, and it should be a criminal offence to miss chances like that. Sterling should be walking home. Poch, oh, fucking hell. I mean, how Sterling's played 90 minutes in that game is an absolute shambles. I mean, I just don't get it. I just do not get it. The level of forwards we have on the pitch, the quality in certain players, and they look like they've never played football before. 3-on-1 and you can't score that. Jackson with no first touch. Broja offering absolutely nothing. At least Madueke and Mudryk, when they come on, they did something. They looked lively. They tried to make things happen. They made a difference. There was spark there. And Nkunku back in the mix. And can you believe it? Can't really even enjoy his first fucking goal for the team either. But look, as soon as you put in a player into that team with quality and experience, suddenly things look a little bit better. So why have we not signed more of the players with quality and experience like Christopher Nkunku? You see the difference that one of those makes. Add a couple more in and, you know, it will make a massive difference. But it's just the same old, time and time again with this team, and I'm sick of it. These sporting directors and these fucking owners have got to start taking responsibility for the shit show that they have put together. There's no surprise with how the squad's been put together that we are playing this badly. It really isn't a surprise. You know, people can say, oh yes, the players are better than what they're showing. They're clearly not, because this is what we've shown all season, that this is how good we are. We're a mid-table side. No excuses. We are a mid-table team, and that is the reality of the situation right now. We've got a mid-team. We've got a mid-manager at the moment as well. You know, why, when you're looking for a goal, are you taking Gusto off at fullback? Why? We went to a back three. I mean, Badiashile was dropped today. Don't really understand that. You know, Mudryk not starting as well. I didn't get that. I didn't think the lineup was great. It was basically a 4-2-2-2. And then when he makes the changes, Gallagher's basically playing in midfield on his own, looking overrun in there. It's just a fucking shambles. You know, it's Christmas Eve and we've got to fucking trek it home now. 2.5 hours after that shit show. Only positive we can take is the fact that Nkunku looks like quality. You know, it's a good goal, ball in the box, player in the right position, heads it in. It's not rocket science. It's not difficult. Get more players in the box and more stuff's going to happen. But instead, we just knock it sideways, knock it backwards, put a ball into the box. It doesn't beat the first man. It gets cleared. And if I see any more short corners, I'm going to lose my shit. Why are we constantly playing corners short all the fucking time? I just don't know where we go from here. We've got Crystal Palace up next as well. I don't really fancy that. They've played, on Thursday night, and we have played Sunday, and the game's on Wednesday. So again, we've got way less days recovery than they do, probably 2 or 3 days less to recover. That in itself is an absolute disgrace in the scheduling. Who knows if Enzo will be back? Who knows if Caicedo's going to be available? We've got no Sterling, no Palmer. You know, that's going to be an issue for us as well. But it's just been an absolutely dreadful first half of the season. And I'm sorry, it's a collective responsibility. People can shout about, Poch out, not good enough. The reality of the situation is that, honestly, I do not believe that we would be doing any better with another manager in charge. Yes, we might be a few spaces higher, but we're still going to get these inconsistencies. We're still going to have players who are incapable of putting the ball in the back of the net. And when you recruit the way that we've recruited, yes, individually these are good players, but when you chuck them all together into the same team and whack them on the pitch, it is useless. It is fucking useless, as we've seen. And I just don't know what to say about this team. I really don't. It's going to be the death of me. Follow it all over the country because I love this club, but fuck me, it tests your patience. And you just think, well, where's the light at the end of the tunnel? When's it going to end? When is this going to end? You just don't know. When does it get any better? We've got Palace at home next, Luton away, 12:30 kickoff towards the end of the year. I mean, thank God we're in the semi-finals of the League Cup and we've got a little bit of something to cheer about, because right now there is absolutely nothing to cheer about in the Premier League. 10th, we could even be 11th. I don't know how the results went yesterday, but wouldn't surprise me if we dropped to 11th. I'm sure we'll drop into the bottom half after Boxing Day. But it's bad times right now, and you can't really see where the light at the end of the tunnel is. Every time you feel like we're building a bit of momentum, you win against Sheffield United, you get to the semi-finals against Newcastle, and you turn up and you put in a performance like this, which first half wasn't that bad. It really wasn't, but I'm sorry, these players have got to take responsibility. They have to. What can a manager do on the sidelines when you're missing the level of chances we are and how we're missing them? These are professional footballers. Sterling's paid £300,000 a fucking week. And in a 3-on-1 with a goalkeeper, he can't even score the 1-on-1 and he can't even square it. You see that in a Sunday League team. I'm not being funny. If I was on that pitch, I would have squared it. I know people say that, but I legitimately would have squared it. And you know, it's not. These aren't difficult decisions to make. These are not hard decisions to make. And yet our decision making lets us down. With the amount of self-sabotage in this team. I mean, seriously, what are we doing? What is going on? We need this window to open ASAP, and we have to go and spend money on quality and on experience right now. I'm going to lose my head if we just sign more young kids that aren't ready. We need proven players now. And if it costs 100 million to go and get Ivan Toney, if you have to break the wage structure to go and get Osimhen, whoever it fucking is, you go and do it, because it's going to make a massive difference to this team. You've seen the difference it makes when Nkunku comes on. A quality player, experience, you know. It lifts everyone. You can see how much better he is, how much of a boost it gives. And yet, we still think it's a good idea not to have invested in any experience whatsoever. This is on the sporting directors, this is on the ownership, and it's also on the manager. It is equal responsibility. You know, we win together, we lose together, but you cannot give a manager a squad like this with no experienced players, with players who've got next to no experience themselves, no experience in England, all young kids, and then expect us to suddenly be challenging for the top four. If these owners thought that top four was realistic with this squad, then we really are in big trouble. But this was an absolute disgrace today. Absolute disgrace. These players should be ashamed of themselves. The manager should be ashamed of himself as well. Not proactive enough. Yes, the subs made a difference. There should have been players on at half time. And it's not good enough. Simple as that. It's just not good enough, guys. We just see this all the time. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or 1 step forward, 2 steps back, whatever the fucking saying is. My head's on Mars right now. I'm absolutely fuming. The amount of chances I see this team miss, it is absolutely unforgivable. It is unforgivable. I don't know where we go from here. Christmas ruined by Chelsea, as always. But yeah, I'm going to round this one out here, people. Make sure you smash a like, subscribe to the channel. Have a great Christmas, everyone. Thanks for the support, as always. And I'll catch you again in another one soon. Up the Chelsea.